Warning. This is Brews and Bros, a laid-back podcast where we taste and rank some beers. We are not experts, and we are not beer sommeliers. We are just a couple of guys who love tasting all kinds of beer. We know what we like, and we want to share this with all of our listeners. 2 brothers, 3 beers. Let's go.
Hey!
Brews and Bros. Brews and Bros.
Happy St. Paddy's Day, or
Special edition. This is a St. Paddy's Day podcast drop.
Yes, episode number 13, lucky 13.
We're going to kick off your St. Paddy's Day right.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Oh, Bluetooth disconnected.
Oops.
So today, we first of all, we're Brews and Bros. I'm the Bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
And we're sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours.
Yes, sir.
We'll be giving you a promo code a little bit later about how to get some 20% off on all their tours.
Yeah, stay tuned for that for sure.
But today for the St. Paddy's Day edition, Don, I'm going to be honest. I was trying to look for some Irish beers.
Yeah.
Right? We got, Guinness, obviously, Kilkenny. There's a few, but there weren't enough brand new ones. So
okay.
I'm stretching here, folks. I'm sorry. We're going IPAs. They're green cans, all right? But I promise, other than that stretch, we have a big-time St. Paddy's Day theme for you. Today, we're going to talk a little trivia.
Yeah,
St.
I'm
Paddy's
excited
Day
about
trivia.
that.
We're going to do a little experiment with some green beer, too, for you. So,
that's going to be fun.
Yeah, this is it's going to be great, I think.
For sure.
So,
as always, right, we're going to talk and give our honest opinion about these beers.
3 beer? Actually, sorry, 4 beers today.
4 beers, yes.
4 beers, because our one experiment is going to involve a 4th beer for the first time.
I have a feeling this is going to be a long episode for us. So, buckle up, that's okay. Saddle up,
Strap
and get in there.
So I know we dropped this at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's St. Paddy's Day, so we give you permission to start drinking right now.
Yeah. I think all bars are open a little bit earlier, right?
Go into the fridge, grab yourself that Guinness or whatever your drink or your beer of choice is for the day.
Yeah.
And go for it.
Let's do it.
All right. First beer on the docket.
Can I say this can is blowing me away right now? I don't know.
Well, let's tell them what it is first.
Yeah, Yuzu Pale Ale
by Radical Road Brewing Company. It's a 4.0 Yuzu.
Yep.
So I want to talk about Yuzu for 1 second.
Sure.
Because we weren't sure if this is a thing. Do people brew Yuzu Pale Ales? Because I actually said IPAs at the beginning, but really we're doing Pale Ales because we got a Yuzu, we got an APA, we got an IPA.
Yep.
So, go ahead and talk to us a little bit about this Yuzu.
So I'm interested
IPA.
to know. Yeah, Japanese Yuzu fruit is used to create our classic style Pale Ale with a twist. Yuzu combined with Pacific Northwest hops creates a bright blend of citrus flavors. This ale is bursting with life.
Bursting. Love it.
And has a smooth, subtle hop finish.
It has a lot going on.
It does.
If you look at this can, it screams Japanese holistic medicine. I told the Don he's still feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah.
I said maybe this is going to be the therapeutic beer for you.
Hey, 5%, no problem for me.
All right,
that's good. I like to start that off.
Kick off this St. Paddy's Day episode with the Yuzu Pale Ale. All right. So I was just telling the Don that while I'm pouring this in here, nobody's going unnoticed today. So
well, we have a lot going on.
We're giving people a break, but nobody's going unnoticed. As I'm pouring this in there, though, I'm pouring. It's as always. So you pour it in, and then I got that frosted glass.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out if it's hazy. We got a nice cloudy white head to it, and you know what? Hold it up to that light there, Don. It's definitely a hazy.
Yeah.
Little carbonation, but I would say that this is definitely a hazy Yuzu IPA or pale ale.
It's got that it's got that little ale type of look as well.
A little bit of the ale, but it's definitely not translucent. I can hardly see my fingers on the other side of the glass when I grip it. It has a nice cloudy while head.
Why don't you give that a sniff while I take this
While
picture?
You're taking this picture, all right, let's...
What do you?
Oh yeah, we got some aroma. We've got
nothing like the last episode.
No,
right?
we tried.
To fight with lagers.
I tried. I almost I stuck my nose right into those. This you're gonna love this. Oh my God, Don.
Okay,
I'm wow.
Are you?
If the aroma's gonna match this flavor,
are you excited?
So
you're excited
you go ahead and
for
smell
this one
because I'm smelling citrus. I'm smelling some floral notes. Right?
Oh my God.
And your nose is better than mine when it comes to this stuff. So what are you smelling there, Don?
Oh, definitely.
I'm just happy we got an aromatic beer.
Yes, this is very aromatic. Yeah, I'm smelling the citrusy flavors in there for sure.
And it's a yuzu fruit, which I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that.
What a yuzu fruit looks like. I'm going to say that there's some medicinal aspects to it.
For sure.
But lovely aroma.
The head is sticking around. I love that. I mean, with the lagers on their last episode, they kind of dissipated right away, right? This is kind of sticking.
I think I have to drink it. I don't know anymore.
All right, bro. Cheers.
I don't know. Let's try to do something else.
No more talking.
I want to drink it.
Okay.
All right, let's go. I have a good feeling.
All right.
Holy cow, that's delicious. Wow.
Oh
my. That after bite is so fantastic. Coating my mouth, that citrus punch, but it's so pleasant in my mouth right now.
I agree with you. So
smooth.
That went so smooth down the hatch. Oh, yeah.
Boy, what did they say? What was their little tagline on that can?
This is dangerous.
Yeah, this is poolside crushable, flavorful. Oh my God. You got some hops, you got some citrus going on. The aroma is fantastic. The color on this beer.
Pacific Northwest hops and the blend of the yuzu. Oh my God, citrus flavor. Yeah, bursting.
This is our first.
It's true.
What did it say?
Bursting to life in your mouth.
Bursting with life or bursting to life?
No, bursting with life. I'm sorry about that. Bursting with life.
You know what? If you are feeling a little under the weather, maybe you're not, it's just a blah day for you, you pick up a can of this Yuzu Pale Ale, and you're going to burst with some life. I am. What a way to start us off. This was the perfect beer to start off.
Good call.
Right? On the St. Paddy's Day edition, right? I don't know if they're going to be drinking this in Ireland, but they should go and get some.
They probably definitely are. But
it's a green can. Yeah. I got to take another swig. Oh, boy. The orange peel. When I'm putting it into my mouth and my nose, that orange peel comes out.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. I'm happy with the first one. Again, this was the Yuzu Pale Ale by Radical Road Brewing Company. It's a 4.0. I'm ready.
I'm very impressed with this, and this is fantastic the way to start it off. Good call.
Ready.
Good call, man.
Ready?
You're excited.
Ready? Are you ready?
Is this going to be a big one?
I think so.
Okay.
All right.
God, I'm scared. All right. Okay, ready?
Yes.
You go first.
Okay.
All right.
The first. You go first. We're doing like you always do.
Okay,
right?
let's go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. 7.9.
Whoa. Okay.
Again, this was the Yuzu Pale Ale. The Don gave it an 8.1, his highest score on the podcast.
I'm scared to do that, but this was good.
7.9 for me, off the charts with this ranking. First beer on the St. Paddy's Day edition. Wow,
crushable, definite. This is a must this summer. I'm sorry.
Everything you're looking for.
Yep.
Crushable, flavorful, hoppy, citrusy. Aroma's great,
and I love it because it's light. It's not like a heaviness that we're gonna get.
Good job.
Yes, great job.
We got to get some more from them. Radical Road.
100%. I gotta find out what.
We gotta find some more from them. Yeah. Awesome job. When we come back, St. Paddy's Day trivia. I'm gonna put the Don to the test here.
I don't know what to expect. Folks, I haven't seen anything, so I don't know what to expect.
I folded up the paper. He's not seen these questions, and you guys are gonna play along with us when we come back.
All right.
This is a test.
Well,
special alert
here, guys, because we were thinking to ourselves, and on this podcast we got to stay true to our hearts and what we feel, and that beer on retaste or continuing to taste.
Yeah, the first beer, Yuzu Pale Ale.
I finished the whole glass now, and I'm like, I should have ranked it higher. And the Don and I looked at each other, and they're like, why don't you?
Yeah.
Right? We should have...
This is a first, right?
Yeah, the opportunity to readjust, after we've had the whole can of beer. So I'm readjusting, Don. If you're okay with that?
I'm okay with it.
I'm going with it. Right? Okay. I originally had a 7.9. The Don had an 8.1.
I'm counting this out for you, okay?
Okay, count it out. Go for it.
3, 2,
8.3.
Wow. Okay.
They're throwing the gauntlet down.
Yeah.
I'm basically saying to all of you out there, beat this one.
For sure.
Okay? This is unbelievable.
Listen.
We had said, little full pod, we had said it was a 4.0. It's a 5.0.
Correct, yep.
But the Yuzu Pale Ale by Radical Road Brewing Company, that is by far the highest ranking score I've given on this podcast to date.
But justifiable, Brew. Like,
okay,
you were blown away.
I was.
I mean, I gave it an 8.1. It was so smooth. The notes in there that you were mentioning, the
chamomile.
Oh my god!
I had a sweet
chamomile out of there.
Chamomile. Every time
I felt a little bit of grapefruit there, a little bit of orange in there, like,
and
all
we
the
found out that yuzu is a little mini grapefruit.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. I looked it up after our takes there, because we listened to it, and I researched it.
There you have it, folks.
Fantastic.
For our St. Paddy's Day edition, right? We run the podcast, we run the show. I re-ranked, and that's okay.
Yes.
Promo code.
Yeah.
We are sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours, and we got a promo code for you. What's that promo code, Don?
Yep. So 20% off on any of their
tours.
Tours. Yes. Sorry.
Got a whole bunch.
Yep. And you can use Brews N with the letter N, Bros. So BREWS N BROS for 20% off on one of their tours.
Pump that in there. You're going to get 20% off. You can't get better than that.
You can't. They're the number one tour operator around in Niagara, and they're all over.
In Ontario.
Yeah, in Ontario.
In my hand, Don, have...
Ernie, do not look.
See?
The Don. I thought you were going to put the Don. Do not look.
I should have. Okay.
All right. Oh, my God.
We want you to play along with us. I have... how many questions here?
Are these multiple choice?
Some.
Okay.
Not all of them.
All right.
It's a hard.
You're putting me on the spot here. Okay, this is okay though. This is fine.
So
I'm okay with making mistakes.
St. Paddy's Day. Maybe you're on beer number 2 by now, right? And I'm gonna play along.
All right.
Here we go.
Fire away.
First question.
All right.
Number 1. St. Paddy's Day trivia.
Go.
2023.
Sure.
B&B podcast. How many pints of Guinness were consumed in Ireland on St. Paddy's Day 2022? I'm going to give you a hint.
Wow.
The population of Ireland is 5 million people. And it's in the millions.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'll repeat it. How many pints of Guinness last year, St. Paddy's Day?
2.5 million.
2.5 million is the answer from the Don.
Yep.
The correct answer is 13 million pints.
Wow.
Massive number.
Why didn't I go? I don't know why.
I was talking to a colleague just last week, and I had told her that it's 13 million and the population's 5 million. And she pointed out probably half the population are kids.
Yeah.
They don't even drink. So do the math.
Yeah.
How many beers are they having?
Yeah,
right?
crazy.
That's a
crazy.
massive amount.
I didn't think it was that much.
So 13 million for number 1. Right? Give yourself a score. If you were within 3 million, give yourself a point for that one. The Don gets 0
I was
points.
way off.
0 points so far.
We should have one of those buttons.
Yeah. Number 2.
All right.
Trivia question number 2.
Yep.
1976 was the first ever St. Patrick's Day parade.
Okay.
Which country was it held in? No multiple choice, and I'm not giving you any hints.
No multiple choice. Ireland?
Okay. The obvious answer would be Ireland.
I would think so.
Unfortunately,
it's not.
Correct answer is the USA.
Whoa, okay.
Spanish colony in what is modern day Florida.
Okay.
They had the first ever St. Paddy's Day parade.
Yeah.
0 for 2.
Hey, this ain't going well.
That's okay. This is a multiple choice. It gets a little easier. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's easier, but it's multiple choice.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
Question number 3.
All right.
St. Paddy's Day trivia.
Sure.
I think this is going to be tradition on the podcast, right?
Okay. Yes.
Right. Okay. What does the word leprechaun mean? A, cranky soul. B, small-bodied fellow. C, red-haired man.
I'm going to say A.
Cranky soul?
Yeah.
The correct answer is small-bodied fellow. If you got that one, give yourself another point out there. The Don's over 3. They're tough questions.
Yeah,
I didn't go easy on them, folks. I did. I had to go hard. Okay, another multiple choice.
Okay.
All right. It is an Irish birthday tradition to A, turn a child upside down and bump their head on the floor for the number of years they are.
Yep.
B, kiss them on the cheek for the number of years they are. C, take a sip of beer for the number of years they are.
I'm going to go with A.
A, turn a child upside down.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You got one.
I kind of figured it was going to be something like that.
1 point. One point for the Don there.
I'm 1 for 3.
1 for 3.
All right.
And, okay. Last question.
Right.
There's a bonus question, though, but last question.
Okay.
How long, this is question number 4.
Yep.
How long is the lease on the Guinness Brewery in Dublin for? So this is multiple choice, okay? Number 1, 9 years.
Yeah.
Number 2, 90 years. Number 3, 900 years. Number 4, 9,000 years. The lease on the Guinness Brewery in Dublin.
9,000.
9,000 years. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Got that one too. Woo. Bonus.
Okay, do
Bonus?
it. I got to go.
How much is the lease for annually? in Irish pounds.
Oh, my God.
Irish pounds.
Pound? I don't know. 9,000?
9,000?
9,000 pounds?
Correct answer is 45 Irish pounds.
45 Irish pounds.
This is going back to the beginning, right?
All right.
They locked it in.
They locked it in.
9,000 years.
For
45 pounds a year. Wow.
Hey, good for
That's
that.
the best
Good for
lease in
them.
the history, but
That
it's
was
Guinness,
great.
right?
That was great.
Right. So that's it. So the Don, according to my score, 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4. Yeah.
Not bad. 50%. You passed.
Yeah. If it was Italian, I probably would have got 4 out of 4, but hey.
All right, let's go into this. We got the next beer. What a beautiful color on this pan. This is the J.E.D.I.
Looks like a key lime pie type of
It
color
does.
there, yeah?
So it's a J.E.D.I. Hazy IPA. Again, this is the first time we're having this brewery, the Carbon Brewing Company.
Yep.
It's a 6.0.
May I mention, we forgot to mention that the 3 of the beers are from Toronto.
All 3 of them.
We're repping Toronto.
The T-Dot.
Yep.
And I don't know, anything you want to say before? It's just honestly a pale can.
Yep.
There's almost like a very minimalistic symbol. It's maybe the moon and water, I guess. IPA.
Well, just by they seem like a company here that is all about sustainability.
Okay.
And the environment. So they want to leave their footprint, right? Which is what I'm reading from the can.
What else are they saying?
Yeah, full-bodied hazy golden ale with predominant fruity hop aromas and sweet finish.
Are they saying anything about J.E.D.I. on there at all?
No, it doesn't say anything. No, just what it stands for. There's an acronym here, right?
Yeah, what's that?
Justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion.
There you go.
Like I said, a company that is probably big on sustainability, the environment, and just all around be a good person, I guess.
Be a J.E.D.I.
Yeah, be a J.E.D.I.
Be a J.E.D.I. So, all right, let's crack this bad boy open here.
Oh, is there a percentage on here? 6.5. Little bit of a kick there for me on my side.
Okay, pop this in. This one is a little bit more golden in the glass.
I see that too as I'm pouring it too.
A little bit more carbonation to this one too.
Very different color from the first.
Yeah, that's what you got to love about
expected,
Hazy.
though,
There's just
right?
all the different kinds of color tones that you get. This, this is almost like a blood red orange to me.
Really?
I don't know. Definitely hazy.
Yep. Definitely hazy.
My pour is disgusting. You take a picture of yours for this one, okay, Don? Because I don't know what happened. I wasn't focused.
That's okay.
It's
I see a little bit of not so much white head on it, but almost like a little bit of caramel, malt color on there.
Yeah, a little bit to that, but it's a darker orange, right? I'm not gonna say it's a blood red orange,
no,
but darker orange color to it. Definitely hazy, little carbonation to it. I'm about to smell this as the Don's taking some pictures.
Yeah, go ahead.
Got some flavor. Yeah, see, this is why I like IPAs, Don.
I know you love it.
Like honestly, before you're
all about.
mouth,
I know you're all about the flavors.
honestly,
you're all about the aromas. You're all about making a stand from the beginning, right?
Honestly,
you want to smell good, and then you're hoping those transfer to when you taste it, right?
I'm not even tasting it yet, and you go.
Oh wow!
See?
I like it too.
See,
it's all over my nose. Yeah,
right?
It's fantastic. I know. I love IPAs too, bro.
So let's say this though. This one has more of that. It's pounding your face with citrus, right?
Yes.
Orange, lemon, lime.
Yep.
All of them, and it's very pleasant.
Yeah,
and,
fruity. Definitely fruity.
Yeah,
in there.
this is more fruity.
Yeah.
You almost had. I'm gonna say spice flavor to the yuzu.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's not the
sense.
best way to describe
for sure.
it.
No.
But this is straight out. We're gonna give you some citrus. Did they explain the citrus on the can again?
Citrus, just a fruity hop aroma.
Fruity.
Yeah, fruity.
It's definitely fruity.
Yeah.
Okay.
And brewed with Ontario malt and hops. So,
Okay. I gotta sip this.
I know you do.
All
right.
I think that should be a challenge.
Cheers.
Okay? I'm gonna, if we want a TikTok challenge that's actually worth it out there.
Okay.
I want you to put, get a delicious smelling beer.
Yeah.
Put it in the hands of a craft beer lover.
Yeah.
And say, try not to sip.
Yeah.
How long can they hold it?
Okay. That's a great one.
Right?
Yeah,
Let's do it. All right.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Okay, wow.
Whoa. That is good
This is
too.
a good day. St. Paddy's Day.
This is gonna be really, really hard for
I'm
you.
smiling like a leprechaun today.
Yeah, you are.
I'm hitting the pot of gold with these. I'm 2 for 2 with these.
You're like a
beers.
little red-haired. We don't have any hair. Leprechaun.
You know what?
You're Irish today.
So packed with flavor.
Oh, that was good too.
It's continued. So I already said about the fruity, citrusy punch.
Yeah,
it's like punch in a glass, right? Like
this is gonna be difficult.
it's like instead of making a fruit punch, let's make a beer that reminds us of a fruit punch.
And what a difference from the first one we had too. I mean, Yuzu was very, very different to this one here.
But there's no afterbite to this.
No, there's not.
It's just flavor.
And you know what I like too, bro? You know me. I don't like the feeling of the afterbite.
Yeah.
And it's not lingering there. It's smooth as well.
I'm going to say this is slightly on the heavier side.
It's
probably not a poolside crushable, but you can have a few of these.
I think, I could do 2 of these for sure. Yeah, back to back.
This is a great dinner beer, right? You have this with whether it's a fancy dinner. We talked about this before.
For sure.
I don't care if you're having steak and lobster like a surf and turf or you're having pizza and wings.
Yep.
All right, get your beer.
Absolutely.
Right? And this is one that's going to complement whatever
we haven't said this in a long time. I mean, we talked about the wine snobs out there.
Yes.
Like, come on, give me a break.
Okay, come on.
You're telling me I can't have a beer with a steak?
You can have a beer. I give you permission.
Can't have a beer with a fish? a surf and turf? I can't have it with a lobster?
Go for this. This is a delicious beer, though.
Yeah, you're loving it.
Yeah, delicious. Yeah. They were able to pack that fruity punch in there.
Oh, very good.
There's hardly any afterbite at all.
And this is our first time with these guys here. All 3 of them.
Carbon Brewing Co.
Yeah, fantastic job.
So again, this was the J.E.D.I. It's an acronym for J.E.D.I.
Yeah,
the Hazy IPA. They're calling it a hazy. It's definitely a hazy.
Yeah. Oh, definitely hazy.
I will say this. Sometimes you get that, if you're going 6.0 and above, a little bit more of that lingering afterbite with that IPA. They've done a nice job with
I was scared, though. I was
smoothing it down, right?
I was scared for my aspect because 6.5s tend to be a little bit too strong for me when it's an IPA.
Exactly.
And this one's not.
Nope.
I like it.
They blended it perfectly. Yeah. Great flavor.
Fantastic
great
job.
Great odor. Great smell. Great
Fantastic job.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That was very good.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 7.6.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, the Don's crushing these scores. Okay, so that was the J.E.D.I. Hazy IPA, Carbon Brewing. I gave it a 7.6. And Don, out of the park, 7.9.
I'm kicking it up. Like, this is blowing me away.
It's so hilarious, too. Don, I honestly just picked green cans.
I know.
That's, we're doing the St. Paddy's Day edition. I got to get something that reminds us of St. Paddy's Day.
We couldn't find anything Irish, and you went with green cans. And these 2 back to back have just blown us out of the water.
Blown us out of the water.
Fantastic.
All right. Maybe that's the thing. If you see a green can beer, just go and
grab it.
When we come back, we're going to pull off our experiment with some green beer here. We'll give you the details when we come back.
For sure.
So stay tuned.
Absolutely.
We got the Dr. Don with us. We're going to do a little experiment.
I should have had a code or something.
Hey, I don't got one for you, but that's okay. You're going to pretend you're a doctor for today.
All right, let's see this green beer experiment.
Yeah, it's St. Paddy's Day.
Yep.
I'm hoping everybody out there is going to enjoy some green beer. I know it's just one of those things, you know. They're gonna give you your Labatt's Blue and your Coors, and they're gonna make it green. And a lot of party it up tonight. I give you, you know, free reign.
Yep.
Party it up. Drink as much green beer as you possibly can.
For sure.
But here's the experiment. The Don in front of me right now I have 2 glasses.
Yep.
We have the what's the name? We got Guinness.
Hophouse.
We had to have
lager.
Guinness on the podcast. Yeah, the Hop 13 or Hop
House.
Hop House
lager.
13.
Yep.
So we haven't tried it before either. So we're gonna rank it after. But here's what this experiment is about.
Yep.
In one glass, he's gonna have the beer. He's gonna pour it in. Another glass, he's gonna pour it in, but he's gonna put a little drop of green dye.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing tonight, guys.
For sure.
Right? If you're getting a pitcher of beer, all you need is 1 drop. Don't put too much, okay?
No,
you don't
no,
need
it's gonna
it.
kill it. It's gonna kill it.
Yeah. 1 drop, and he's basically I'm gonna be blindfolded. He's gonna hand them to me,
Yep.
and I'm gonna try to identify which one has the dye.
This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting if you can.
Is it
if you can
different?
pinpoint
Do they
it.
taste the same? Maybe I'm gonna be stumped. I don't know. So
Yep.
I'm gonna fold myself right now. The Don, are you almost ready?
I'm almost ready when you are. Bud.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am going to blindfold myself. Ooh. When I did this earlier,
Yeah.
I didn't have the headphones on.
Okay.
So
are you good?
Okay. I'm hoping.
Oh, God.
I didn't even take that into account.
Okay,
So
okay,
when we
okay.
practiced, and you know, we try our best to be as professional as possible on this podcast. You know, we practice, we go over the beers, we
good?
talk about the talking points. I even just, you know, try.
I want to know how you're gonna taste the beer with it over your mouth. That thing. Why don't you flip it up?
Yes.
Flip it up. Yeah,
Okay.
flip it up. That's it.
I
There you go.
need-
There you
so
go.
the Don, that's why the Don's here. Right? The Don's a smart guy, guys. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just looking at you laughing. It's funny.
I know, because I got it.
Oh my God! Do you need me to tie that? I think you got it. Just do one little one.
As
It's
long as I
fine.
can get it to stay on.
Yeah, you're good.
This is a
stuck it.
disaster so far.
Clock's
Oh,
ticking.
boy. Okay.
Okay, you're good.
It's on. My mouth
Okay,
is.
you're okay. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, that's my
You
mic.
okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm cracking it.
Is this the first ever blindfolded podcast? I want to be in the Guinness World Book of Records if we
Oh,
are.
we
Okay.
should have called them.
First ever blindfolded podcast.
All right, I'm cracking
All right,
it.
cracking. Okay, so
Okay, let
just
me
to
pour.
give you an idea of what he's doing right now.
my
Ooh,
God.
he's made it I'm the one who has the blindfold on, Don. You know what you're
It
destroying
slipped out
over
of
there.
my hand.
Holy. Okay.
Okay.
So he's pouring in 1 can of beer because we're not going to waste 2 cans of beer here. So
I want to make sure that we got both the same.
yeah, because we're going to rank it
size
too
here.
after we're done the experiment. So right now he's pouring in, and I'm guessing because I can't see anything right now. So he's pouring in the beer into 2 different glasses.
Okay.
One of them is going to have a little bit of green dye. Now, again, if you're doing this tonight, 1 drop is all you need. You do have to stir it a bit. So the Don, and I can hear it. So the Don has been instructed. I gave him 2 spoons that he's going to stir both of them because I don't want it to be like one has more head than the other one, and I'm going to be able to tell which one has the green dye or not. So,
Okay, man, I'm excited.
all right. Are you about to hand me one?
Okay,
Are people knowing that we're doing this live or something? Like
No, sorry.
Your phone's blowing up.
I know. I forgot to
That's
turn off the
okay.
Bluetooth.
All right,
Okay.
my hand is out.
Here you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first one.
So I'm. Ooh.
Oh, okay. This is
Okay.
okay. Hang on.
This is
all right.
okay.
Why don't you pull your chair back a little bit? You look a little tight there.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna sound like I normally do because
I wish we had a camera right now.
know.
This would be so fun.
Okay. I'm smelling it. I don't know why. because
Okay.
that's-
Why you just taste?
No.
Oh, you have to smell. Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
put this one down and I want to smell the other one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go aroma
okay.
first.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. Aroma first.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay. Put that. Hand it,
Okay.
hand it to me. Okay.
I'm a little underwhelmed. It's a lager you're giving me, right?
Okay. Yes. Well, after you had those
That's
two.
after
After you had those 2.
The yuzu.
Yuzu.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Give me. Okay.
Okay. Try that one.
They smell the same. Okay.
right.
So based on aroma, I
Okay.
cannot tell at all which one
Okay.
is the normal beer and which one is the green beer.
All right.
So put.
So you're gonna taste. You're not gonna say anything until you taste both.
yeah,
of them, correct?
exactly. So put the first one back in my
Yeah.
hand.
Here's that.
Okay. So I'm about to sip this one. Okay, it's funny because I want to go right into like ranking mode, but that's not what this is about right now.
Okay.
This is about trying the
Okay.
beer.
You want the other one right away?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me the other one.
Here it is.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
What's the verdict?
I'm going to have to go for another swig of both.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Give me the first one again.
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Here's the second one.
And he's giving me the second one.
Okay.
While I'm doing this, there's a rumor out there that the Shamrock Shakes from McDonald's,
Okay.
it's just, it's fake. That it doesn't taste any different. It's all in our mind. That
All right.
all they do is they take a vanilla shake.
Yeah.
And they just put a little green dye.
Of course they do.
And then they make it seem like it tastes like a shrimp.
Of course
What
they
the hell
do.
does a Shamrock taste like?
What do you think these big companies are going to do? They make a just. It's all about what they can feed out there and make people believe, right?
Okay.
It's so easy. Okay.
So
What's the verdict,
I'm
bud?
going to say this first of all. Okay.
Okay.
Negligible.
Okay.
In terms of what tastes, they taste very much the same.
Okay.
But I'm going to pick one
All right.
because I figured that would be a little anticlimactic if I didn't pick one. If I just
Sure.
said they taste both the same.
Which one? Okay. So yeah. Well, that's the experiment, right?
Yeah,
Which one
so
do you think had the green dye?
I'm going to say
Yep.
that it was the first beer that had the green dye.
You're right.
You're
right.
Okay.
You're right.
Wow.
And
Okay.
look how green that is, Brew.
Oh my God. One drop?
That's one drop.
Take a picture.
That's one
If you
drop.
didn't take a picture for social media yet, because I know you guys are going to mess it up today. Don't mess it up, okay? When you have guests coming over, one drop of green dye is all you need. It's completely green. The head, it looks like you murdered some kind of alien or something, and it's
take a
on the
picture
top.
from the
It's
top?
ruining
No,
my
that's
head.
awful.
But I can honestly say that it was very negligible. The taste was pretty much the same. But I guess I was lucky guess, I'll say. Lucky guess. Because it didn't taste that much different.
Well, you tasted it, yeah. So that's interesting to know.
You're going to get our abbreviated, little ranking of this hop house. It's the hop house
Lager.
lager.
So we're switching.
I'll take a little bit more.
There's no more in here. Oh, from mine. Yeah, sorry about that. Yep.
So hop house. We had to have a Guinness beer on, right? And this was basically the only Guinness we haven't tried.
I love it.
Right? So
we're staying true to the Irish. Yeah.
So we're all over the place today. We had no Irish beer. we were trying IPAs, and now we have a lager. So
Yeah, and it's Guinness. It's from
But
Guinness.
you know what? We're getting sloppy on this podcast. We know you're going to get sloppy tonight on St. Paddy's Day. Go for it. Cheers. Everybody's Irish today.
Cheers.
Tonight.
Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Happy
Let's
St.
go.
Paddy's Day. Let's try this out. All right. What do I kind
You know me. I like this beer.
Yeah,
I like it.
You know what I kind of hope though, Don?
Yeah.
Guinness is such a distinct.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say almost like flavor, but like everything about it. It's just you know it's a Guinness, right?
Yeah. Honestly, though, I might want to disagree with you on it here because when I tasted it on my first sip, it tasted. I could taste that it was a Guinness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute.
It felt.
All right. Maybe
try
the green dye is messing me up right now. I'll try.
Think of the stout.
Okay.
Like think of the dark beer, and just that initial sip.
Interesting. I'm not feeling it.
You're not feeling it. Okay, I do.
But okay.
But that's for me
All
at
right.
least. Yeah, I feel that.
So this was the Hop House 13 Lager from Guinness. We'll give it a ranking because on this podcast, when we try a new beer, we're gonna rank it. We're gonna rank this according to the lagers, not the IPAs that we're doing today.
I'm going to use your beer for the picture if you want to pour the rest in there.
Sure.
Because I don't have enough in
He's
mine.
gonna try it.
Yeah.
And while he's doing that, I didn't describe it at all. This one's more golden. It's not a
Yeah.
hazy.
No. The head looks a little bit more with a little bit of caramel there.
I will
Or
say this
malty.
though. I remember the last podcast when we did the lagers. We were talking about the beer league. Excuse me, the beer league.
Yeah.
Pop in the trunk,
Yep.
pounding a few beers.
I could do this one here.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is a beer league beer. This is
No. Okay.
But this is better. This is Guinness's standard. I will give you that. I'm not
You
going
could elevate it to that though if you wanted to.
You could, but what I'm saying is, okay. So for me, it's very different than a Guinness, but they're definitely it's of the Guinness quality.
Yes.
So it has a little bit of a darker golden touch to it.
Yep.
Almost like an amber, but not quite.
Not quite. No.
And let's give it a ranking, just because we're trying it for the first time.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
This is the Hop House 13 Guinness.
Yep. Fire
Okay.
away. Ready?
3, 2, 1. 7.4.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. So
Wow, 7.4.
Oh, I don't know. It was, you know what? It was not bad.
Yeah, I think it's.
You know what? It's this is not one of the official rankings today,
No.
so we didn't go through all of the different the aroma, the notes, and the flavors, and all that kind
Correct,
of stuff.
yeah.
But we tried it, it's just has a quality. It's a quality lager.
Yeah,
Let's put it
very
that
good,
way.
very
Yep.
good. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
When we come back, we have our third beer.
Yep.
And St. Paddy's Day.
Yes.
Episode number 13.
Yes. Fantastic.
Coming right up.
Coming right up. Hello, B&B podcast.
Richard Sacco, you're live right now on the Brews and Bros podcast.
Hi. I'm in a bowling alley.
Welcome,
You know what?
Richard. Richard,
That's-
welcome to the show.
that's kinda perfect.
You're our first live guest.
It's kind of perfect because we're doing the St. Paddy's Day recording
All
today.
right, so, what's the pleasure of you gentlemen calling me?
Well, you may or may not know, because we're not sure if you actually listen to the podcast or not, but you've been referenced quite a bit on this podcast.
I've heard.
And
I've heard a few of the references, but not all of them.
so, often whenever we are stumped by a beer, we're surprised by a beer, we'll say the word intriguing, and obviously you coined that phrase,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah, I always use that word,
Yeah,
intriguing.
yeah.
Yeah. You've coined that phrase, so it's like every time,
I know,
every time we find something intriguing on the podcast, we drop your name.
Intriguing means something that's interesting. Though.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
Correct. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So on this St. Paddy's Day edition, we just felt that we had to have you on. We've been trying to get you on the podcast this is now episode number 13, Richard.
Wow, lucky 13.
Lucky
huh?
13, right? And you're the luckiest guy I know. So,
You're
anyways,
doing great things with this podcast. I must add.
By the way, we're trying here.
I actually find the podcast actually very intriguing.
there you go.
Very good.
Right from the mouth of the big
Okay.
show himself.
right from
Great.
yes.
Anyways, we just wanted to say hi, and we're hoping to hook up a little bit later on. But we're pretending it's St. Paddy's Day today. We've been drinking a lot of beer. We've been drinking a lot in general.
boy.
Yeah. So hopefully we can keep it going a little bit later on tonight.
Awesome.
All right,
Awesome.
we'll give you a call a little later on. Okay.
All right, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
All right. Enjoy the bowling. We'll see you a little bit
Thanks
later.
for having me on your show today.
Yeah. Hey, you'll have to be a live guest one day. Don't worry about it.
One day.
Okay.
Okay. Ciao.
All right, bye.
This is Brews and Bros, episode 13, St. Paddy's Day edition, sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours.
Yes, folks, and use a promo code that's been offered, Brews and Bros, for 20% off any of their tours, okay? Brews and Bros, BREWSNBROS, 20% off on any of their special tours, okay?
Go tonight, St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah.
I bet you they're serving green beer at all the
You know what? I was looking
stops
at,
on the tour.
I was on their website,
Right?
and they did their first one in London the other day.
There you
So
go.
people are out and about. Get out there. Canadian Craft
Fantastic.
Brewery Tours, 20% off. Brews and Bros. Use that promo code.
Let's get into this last beer.
Yep. Woodhouse Brewing Company, IPA, 6%.
6%?
Can. Another one of those lime green, or not lime green, but key lime teal type of can that you plucked out there. Yeah, very simple.
It's got a log.
It's got a log. Log on it with a yellow backdrop.
Yeah.
Probably Woodhouse.
They're going for the
I'm
Woodhouse. They're
assuming
not trying to be sexual.
No.
It's trying to be on
Yeah,
part
very
of the
simple
Woodhouse.
can.
All
I'll
right.
take a pick. Let's crack this open.
Imagine we go 3 for 3.
Oh my god!
Like, we've had some very high scores on this podcast. Okay, this one's pouring in very golden color.
yeah, almost similar to the last one we had, but I think a
Whoa.
little bit. Do you think a little bit darker?
I was going to say lighter, but see, that's
Really?
the thing. The Dawn is a little bit closer to the light than I am.
I
here.
find that it's almost similar. Brew,
Okay,
to tell
I'm
you
going to
the
say it's
truth.
not as dark, though.
But look at that.
It's definitely a haze.
Yep.
I love
the carbonation.
You know what?
I love the
and
carbonation.
for me, it's just, I like when I can't see my fingers on the other side of the glass.
Yeah,
I
know.
like gripping it.
Yes.
I can't see them at all. It's a hazy.
My head is non-existent, but that doesn't really matter.
You want to take a pic of mine? Mine's not that
okay,
much.
that's okay. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
he's going to take a picture, and I'm going to see if I can smell any aroma to this one.
You've been off the charts with the aromas.
But they're great.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this one's a little bit more subtle than the other two, but we're getting a little bit of that citrus, a little bit of that possibly orange. And, it matches what the color of this is. You know what this does remind me of, in a sense, Don?
Smells really good.
An orange popsicle.
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Just like the color itself. You know, if I
Yeah, a little bit more. This is a little bit subtle, eh? Not too.
Yes.
Too,
Yeah. So does that match the flavor? Because that's another interesting one too, right? Sometimes we're smelling it and it smells off the charts.
For sure.
You go to taste and it's like,
Yeah.
And then other times you go to smell it and you're really trying, and Don
Yeah.
looks at me. It's almost like he's disappointed. He's like, I got nothing for you.
Yeah.
Bruiser." And I'm like, okay. But then you try it and it's like, but you know,
This could be surprising, right? Like
Okay.
the subtle aroma from it, but maybe you got a big punch to it when we take
it
this
could.
in, right?
It could. So I think I'm. Are you ready for the
Yeah.
first taste?
Cheers,
Anything
bro.
else here? Okay.
Yeah, let's do
Let me
it.
go for the first taste.
All right.
Okay. This one, the hops comes out first.
For sure.
So
I agree with you on that one for sure.
And we know that we have the hop heads out there that you want to have if you're getting an IPA, that's the first thing that you're going for. This is leaning a little bit more towards the double IPA in terms of the hops, because that is prevalent with the first sip here.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick out those pine and herb notes.
Yeah, they're there.
As you drink it, maybe it'll be more in tune when it comes out.
And here's the thing, because we're trying to describe it in a way that everybody's going to understand this. So the after bite for this one is the hops.
I feel that, and I can taste a little bit of the pine.
Okay, so
Right on the after bite. Once you taste it,
you did a second swig.
Yeah, I did.
Right? Okay,
Yep.
I'll try another one.
I think it's more prevalent as you take it in.
I'm going to say this though. The flavor is very pleasant.
Yes.
We got the carbonation that's coming out.
Yep.
I'm tasting more of the hops. There's a little bit of a touch of pine. I know what the Don is saying here, because it's coating a little bit of my mouth with the pine itself.
Correct.
But this is one of those IPAs, and 6.0, right?
Yeah.
We don't know the IBUs on this thing, but I'm going to say that the IBUs of all the three we've had today, this one would probably lean towards being on the higher end.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one there too. I'm also gonna chime in and then say that this is a one and done for me.
Yeah, this
Right?
is one of those ones because it's so hoppy.
Yes.
Right? If and you're going for that hop flavor. What else are they saying on the can? What was their I can't remember.
5 different varieties.
Yeah.
Subtle notes of citrus, pine,
Okay.
and herbs. Yep.
Okay. Herbs.
With a subtle malty backbone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but again, the most prevalent taste that's coming out is the hops.
Yeah.
So if you're a hophead and you want to try a beer that is flavorful in terms of the hops,
Yeah, give this a try. Like,
this is definitely a good one. So
Absolutely.
again, this was the Woodhouse IPA by the Woodhouse Brewing Company.
Yep.
It's a 6.0. First time we're having a Woodhouse. All three of them, right? First timers.
yes.
All three, right?
Yeah, all 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all first timers when we're drinking.
And the
them.
Guinness in there because
And the
it's St.
Guinness
Paddy's,
in there.
right? We
Yeah.
haven't featured a Guinness
Yeah.
here either.
Oh
so.
yes, but first time that they've ever been on the podcast for sure. We've had multiple repeat offenders. On
Repeat
past
offenders.
ones.
I'm going to go in for one more swig, and
Go
I'm
ahead, yeah.
almost ready to rank this one.
it. Yep.
But again, before I rank this one, I will say that they're trying to go of the mold that this is an IPA.
For sure.
So you better like IPAs
Yep.
if you're going to drink this one because you're going to taste those
And what a
hops.
difference from the last two. Eh?
Yeah,
what a difference. This is the beauty of the show, right? Is that
Absolutely.
you plucked these out of nowhere
Yeah.
just because they were all green to try to get something for Paddy's
It was
Day.
by fluke.
Yeah, it's great. And then we were blown away by. I mean, we're blown away by all of them, but the first two were out of the water, and now this one is totally different, which is great still. But yeah,
But
this is what we like.
But we can honestly say it's more of the mold of the IPA.
Correct.
You go to grab an IPA,
Yep.
and we know that if you're going to do that,
Yep.
you like hops.
If you like hops, yep,
So
this is a good beer for that.
Going to be it's going to stick to the traditional aspect
Yep.
of being a hoppy beer.
Yep.
Okay, Woodhouse IPA.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
7.0. Okay.
Okay. This was the Woodhouse IPA by the Woodhouse Brewing Company. It was a 7.0
0 from the Don.
7.0, 7.1 from the Bruiser.
Yep.
Standard, solid, hoppy IPA.
beer. Yep.
If you want to get that,
Great job.
go ahead and grab
That
it.
was perfect.
Absolutely.
Closing arguments coming up
When we come back.
on this beautiful St. Patrick's Day episode. A lot going on, bro.
Lot going on.
Lot going on.
We'll be back.
All right.
Well,
We back.
This was Brews and Bros, episode 13, the St. Paddy's Day edition.
Yes, sir.
It got a little messy.
It did.
We're hoping you're going to get a little messy tonight. It's St. Paddy's Day. You have to.
Absolutely.
Drink as much green
But be
beer.
responsible. Don't drink and drive, guys. You know what?
All right, fine.
All right, fine. Don't worry. Get ripped and smash. Get ripped and rip it up.
The Don was being the responsible one, and I'm just like, drink as much green beer as you possibly can.
Do it up. Get ripped and sloshed. Call in sick tomorrow.
So that's it. We want to know, how did you do on the trivia questions that we put out there?
For sure. I did horrible.
And again, we were sponsored. We are
sponsored. This
by
is huge, right?
Canadian Craft Brewery Tours.
Yep. And there's a special promo code that we're offering you guys out there, right? Brews and Bros for 20% off of one of their tours. And they have fantastic tours. Check them out at CanadianCraftBreweryTours.com.
Go right now. Just
go
book
right
the
now.
tour.
That's it.
I'm telling you, they'll have green beer for you. They got awesome different craft breweries that they're going to. They're going to have that green beer.
Guys, they're in Niagara, Muskoka, they're in Guelph, they're in London. They're all over the place right now, guys. They're expanding, which is some exciting news. And they'll take care of you guys. They do privatized functions, and they also do corporate events and a lot of other stuff. So Brews and Bros, 20% off, BREWS and BROS for one of their tours.
I had fun.
I did too, man.
That was the first St. Paddy's Day edition.
Yeah, I wish I could have been along the ride with you. I got 2 more days of antibiotics, and then
it's hard to be at my level right now.
Yeah,
but
next episode I'll be in the bag with you.
Have a great time tonight.
For sure.
Be responsible, like the Don said.
Yep.
Anyways, 2 brothers,
4 beers.
4 beers today.
We're out.